Yeah, as an offense, we like taking shots, and it's not just me. Having many different weapons in the room and in the tight end room opens everybody up to a certain extent because the defense has to be mindful of not just one person. So they got to keep their eyes peeled for everybody, which opens up one-on-one matchups down the field.
Because you guys are using a lot more and using tight ends a lot more, have you seen some different coverages this year as opposed to a year ago when you guys weren't using middle as much?
I think it's been about the same, honestly.
Antoine, how would you say the rapport with you and Josh is different this year than it was last?
Repeat that?
How would you say the chemistry with you and Josh is different this year as opposed to last season?
You talking like relationship-wise?
On the field.
On the field.
Just how you guys kind of almost play off of each other.
I think it's about the same because we always been tight on the field and off the field. So honestly, I haven't seen a change, and of course, it's a little more opportunity for everybody this year. But I think it really hasn't changed much.
I was asking the coaches yesterday if they felt like you open up more receptions for Josh in stretching the field deep, or if he opens up more for you, like keeping,
I think it's vice versa. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it go the same both ways because last year Josh was everything for real as far as like deep threat underneath all of that, and I made a little bit happen down the field and like not vertical, but just short game too. But I don't think I was much of an impact last year as much as I can be this year.
Antoine, how have you managed to get faster? It seems like you're faster this year than you were last year for some reason. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but it looks like you picked up some speed. Did you make that a focus? Can you get faster as you get older?
I've always had a little bit of speed behind me, but I think I touched on it more this year just by dropping weight and I kind of focused on that in the off season as well, just working on my acceleration.
So how did you do that?
How did I do that?
Like focusing on the acceleration you talked about. Like what did you do?
Just drills with Coach Blue, honestly, and the strength staff. They did a lot more some new stuff this year that helped us get faster and stronger.
Antoine, if you have to make the case that you and Josh are the best receiver tandem in the ACC, if not the nation, what would be your argument?
Ain't no need to argue. I'm going to go with us every time against anybody.
Antoine, doing a story on Drake.
Mm-hmm.
What does he do from your vantage point that's different than the average quarterback? What does he do that's special?
In my opinion, what he does that's special is, number one, lead. And because he's so young, you think he would have been here for 3+ years already. But following leading, I think he knows how to utilize everybody that's on the field, which plays a big part in your success as an offense.
Does part of you take time to be amazed that he's a freshman?
Yeah, it is. It is amazing. But at the same time, it's just knowing how he was coming out of high school and the mindset that he carries is surprising, but at the same time, it's not.
I promise this is the last one about Josh for me, but how has it affected you this year with the way that Coach Longo moves Josh around? He's no longer just coming out of the slot. Mm-hmm. And how has that changed kind of how defenses have tried to defend you guys? He's been, for the most part last year, he was in the slot, and he's been outside a lot more this year. And, if it changes anything, it's probably the safeties, just moving over and having to keep both of the outside receivers and not just shading the slot and then being able to cover the single as well. So what does that open up offensively when you guys do that?
It opens up a lot more one-on-one matchups like on the outsides.
Antoine, Max said yesterday that he thinks this group is handling being ranked and getting attention differently than last year's team did. Have you seen the same thing, and how is it different?
I think it's different because we're not focused on the rankings as a team. Yeah, we're proud that we're moving up and all that, but at the same time, we don't really pay no mind to that. We just take it one game at a time.
He also said there was lesson learned when you got hit number 5 a couple years ago with Tallahassee and lost them last year, of course. What happened in Blacksburg? Are those lessons learned helping you deal with getting a little extra attention now?
Yeah, I think we just know since that happened, I think we just know that we can get being on any given day.
And whichever team shows up and wants it more, that's the team that wins at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, rankings don't really matter to us anymore.
Is that a conversation you guys have in fun? Just like about the rankings? I mean, you come off the bye now, 5-game season, you know, you're leading the Coastal, obviously. Like, there's all these things that are in play now. Like, is that something you guys are talking about, or some leaders on the team are talking about not getting distracted by some of those things, like the rankings and the division and stuff like that?
I mean, when the poll came out, like, it was brought to our attention that we were, 21, I believe?
22 last week, 21 this week.
Yeah, so it came to my attention, to the team's attention, that we were 21 this week, and we're just like, we brushed it off because, I mean, we're hungry for more, and we know we're better than 21, honestly.
You guys good?
Sure.
Thanks.